Hello, everyone. Welcome once again. Thank you for joining us here on Empowerment Network. It's another beautiful day, Q&A day. I hope everybody is doing okay. Congratulations once again for the progress. Everything seems to be moving well. So let's know how you are doing in the chat. Hello, Mr. Bugs. Woohoo!
Everyone gets used to that now, don't they? You go, Life is good, Comfort. Yes, hello.
Life is good indeed. So let's hear if at all Mr. Mana has a voice. So speak to us. We want to hear you.
I will try. Hello, everyone. Yeah, glad to be back again. Andy said, "Life is good. Indeed, life is very good."
Yeah, I think Peter Rogers is as good as being here this evening, so that he should be discussing crypto. I'm sending you this thing in the chat. If you have it been it, please jump here so that you talk only about crypto, because those is anyway. Let's see how it goes. But then be ready, or you drop it all in the chat, Pete, because we need help on crypto. Yes. All right, guys, it's Q&A time, and we just want to go straight to business. Welcome, family. Thank you, Lorilon, always here. We need to learn how to do shout outs. That's what people have recommended. I think we're working hard. We'll do that, guys. So question 1 says, please, there's a question 1 which I promised, because it was a special request to Mr. Andy Burks, guys. So let me go on that first. Andy, this is yours. It's your fan who sent this question to you, and they're here because they want to just hear you do this. So this question goes like, I'm going to read. Collins, you listen to, because I'm not sure Andy may need your help, even though this is Andy's question. See, Red Fern advice, need your help in terms that this person is coming from your country. So there's some language that you would be the one to understand at some point. Red Fern advised us through his YouTube channel that the banks usually say they have blocked your account when they see big sums of money flowing into your account, that you should insist on to them that ONPASSIVE cannot do that. But my worry is that our system may not be the best to insist because of the crisis back home, So can our tech team not find a way by which we can withdraw into our Momo account? So by Momo here is a local mobile money wallet back home, before removing to our savings account, so that you can freely control your money by yourself. So Andy, it's your question. I hope I read it well, and I hope you.
No, you read it perfectly, and this is actually a very good question. But you have to understand here that there are over 200 countries with founders or customers in, and as the system grows, we have to find a merchant that can cover all of these countries. Now, there may be 2 or 3 of these merchants, because not every single merchant will cover all of the various countries around the globe. But just think of it a little bit deeper. Let's think about Russia or China. If you've got founders in Russia or China at the moment, there are various embargoes against these countries. Wrongly or rightly, they're there. So the problem that you've got is you've got to find a merchant that will be able to access or be able to pay founders in these countries. So you have to find major companies, large institutions that cover everything. And as I said, there may be 3, maybe 4, even 5 different merchants that can cover the globe for everywhere that ONPASSIVE is. So, as you say, Comfort, Momo is a local system, and it may be just for Cameroon. It's no good for anywhere else. So you've got 2 options, or you're going to get 2 options moving forward. You're going to get an option of a prepaid card, and you're going to get the option of moving money into your bank account. Now, the best way to do it is to actually speak to the bank and say, look, I work for an organization my money is going to increase every time, every month from now on, because I have a large customer base, and that customer base is just simply going to grow. So if that bank has a problem with it, move to another bank. Go and explain your situation to an international bank and say, look, I'm working for this company. My income is this at the moment, but it's likely to be that in the future. I want to make sure that my payments go through okay. Can you open me a bank account? Not a problem. Or you just move it as and when the time requires it. So if you start earning, you know, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 a month, and your bank says, hold on a second, that's way too much. How can you do this? You go, you need to be introduced to ONPASSIVE. Here's a link. And by the way, I'm moving my account to a bank that will deal with me. So either way, don't worry about it. But you have to bear in mind that the merchants that are involved in this across the globe have to be able to cater for every single country. So there may be 4 or 5 merchants that do that. And the deal is the same for every merchant and every country. It has to be done that way, so that, you know, the guys in India don't get paid less or paid more, or the guys in the US don't get paid less or paid more. Every single merchant has to have dealt with or done this for the same for everybody. But just bear in mind, you've got, you know, some countries that are on the embargo list. You've got countries like Papua New Guinea or the Yemen. These countries are not normal to have merchants paying out to those countries. So you have to find companies that will do that. And that's what Ash has been able to achieve. So no, they're not likely to use a local one. They're likely to use an international ones, maybe 4 or 5.
Right. So, Andy, I may be wrong here with the idea of. I know that guys, we're starting with figures for some reason, but then it's just for us to maybe provide the necessary information that people need, because we are not very excited about money, even though it's business. We do more here by way of educating people about our product and the business and so on. But then we've gotten to that point where we can steal a bit of time to just put some figures right. Andy, I think that I may be wrong, like I said earlier on. I feel that in any country, if they just suddenly find huge sums of money, even here in the United Kingdom, coming into your account, they need to question you. But then from me, I understand that maybe it's just to show the source, for them to know that it's genuine. This is the source, it comes regularly, and this is it, like you say, present
Right,
on
there are two things you have to take into account. We do O-Verify, and O-Verify is what they call KYC, so know your customer. In other words, the institution is paying that money across. It's coming from an institution, a unicorn company. Now, in the UK, anything more than £5,000 is flagged. They go, hold on, where's it come from? But at the end of the day, it shouldn't cause a problem, because listen, every single person in ONPASSIVE right now needs to speak to their bank and say, I have an account with ONPASSIVE. My income is likely to be this, or going to get to that, whatever it might be, or whatever you choose it to be. And therefore, the bank should have no problem with it. But it's not far away when the entire system may change. I'll go no further than that.
All right. Yeah, sure. Thank you, Andy. So, Collins, I think we've had enough of support for that question. There's no need to go back on it. So there's another one here, Collins, which says, please, I just realized that there are some 2 founders' accounts that are showing unregistered, and their wallet balances are showing 10 O coin. What can be the problem? Thanks for the assistance in advance. Collins, did you get that?
Yeah, so it means they have registered as a customer, not founders. Either they migrate wrongly, because I've been saying that today. Someone just migrated wrongly, and I have a case where someone migrated and paid for the account as a customer. They didn't even take a look. They go and pay $240. So for 2 of the account, now the founding account now is stuck. I have the email now. I'm struggling to see how I can best I can help. So one of the thing is, if you are a founder, the moment you click to pay and it's not 100, try to look right down the button that you click. It should be 143. If it's not 143, you must flag it and say, hang on, I'm a founder. Why am I paying this? Go back to your profile, check. You'll discover that there's a delete button. You know, check your if there's a founder badge there. If you don't find founder badge in the OES, know that you have registered as a customer. Don't hurriedly go and pay it. You will end up with 2 accounts, one a reseller account and the next one a founding account. It's not really good. And then you'll be calling people to help you. You know, those who don't pay attention, this is the reward. The problem of those who don't pay attention, they don't listen. They just want to know about money, but they don't pay attention when we are saying this every day. Check your account. Make sure ABC displayed. People don't listen to that. So it's just really hard comfort. But what this is a business.
Exactly. I was going to say that too. I was going to say that the issue here is that people don't read, people don't listen. They're just listening for that more clear, that keyword money, and they go after money. And that's where we find ourselves now, OPE, the seizure survey. So there's nothing, well, I don't know whether anything can be done, but it cannot be by 3 of us. I'm not sure, Andy. I'm not sure if you want to say anything, but I think, yeah, people just need to be a bit patient, to follow instructions, to read.
You've got to take. Sorry, Collins, go on.
No, what I'm saying is the person like comfort that person should go and check that account. If possible, if there's a delete button, delete that account. That account is not a founder's account. It's a customer account.
Yes, you mean the question I just asked, right?
Yes, if
Yes.
there's only 10 credit there and you know you are a founder, you should see 107, not 10 credit. If it's 10 credit, you must flag it. Go and check your account very well. Check if there's a founder badge, check your profile, click on the top right, your name is there. Click, look at the drop down, you see profile document. If there's a delete button right, the middle at the end, you know that account is it's a customer account. Please delete it and then migrate properly. If you don't know how to migrate, find someone who knows how things work. Let the person help you, please.
Exactly. Andy, were you going to say something, please?
Yeah, I was going to say, we are all interested in, making sure we've sorted ourselves out. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. And you have to build for the future, not now, the future. So, you may see some money coming into the account and you may well be able to take it out, but you've got to take into consideration what's coming. We know that OTracker and Odesk are likely to come over the course of the next month or so, 6 weeks. If that's the case, what you want to do, as Collins quite rightly points out, is you want to make sure that you can put these products in your digital shop. If you can't sell them. So what you need to do right now is to leave as much in the account as you possibly can to ensure that you can cover those moving forward. And then all you're doing is expanding your business. It's the power of compound again. Take this into consideration, guys. So yeah, look, I've not done as well as many of the others, but I know that there is money in my wallet or coin in my wallet right now. Right. But I don't want to take it out because I want to make sure that all of my group have managed to not only migrate but activate their accounts. And on the second cycle, if they haven't, I'll help them. If at the end of the day they have, great, no problem. But I want to be able to make sure that I can pay for the next product and the next product, and I can add more to my shop so I won't have a problem. So right now, I'm not taking anything out. Yes, I need the money as much as anybody else because I'm doing whatever it takes to pay my bills. But I can survive a little longer and carry on doing what I'm doing in order to make sure that ONPASSIVE for me is the business. That's all I ever need. I just need to make sure that I can cover everything moving forward.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you, Andy. I'm just happy reading Papua New Guinea pigeon, and I'm trying to to see if I can get something out of it. It sounds really interesting. So let's hear from Dina Madi. She says, "Hi, Comfort, Andy, and Collins. As founding members, I know we are covered, but what is the likelihood of having customers land under the new affiliates joining now within the coming 90 days?" Guys, it's yours. I don't know who's going first.
Can I? Okay, let me start then. Right,
Yeah.
so since last November, what has the company been doing? The company has been branding, nothing more. It's been branding. So all we've been doing is showing ourselves into the marketplace, putting ourselves out there, doing the laser shows on the Burj Khalifa, doing the advertising in Dubai because that's the hub, doing the Ferris wheel and everything else. So there's thousands and thousands of people have been registering, going, I like this. What's this all about? Yeah, great. Okay, I'll register. That's not the marketing side of what we're getting into. So if you take into consideration, we started with 1.4 odd million early birds or founders, as we like to call them originally, and now we have 2 million plus, maybe 3 million customers that have come on board in total. So plus another 1.5 roughly. Okay, so that's the case. This has just been down to branding, nothing more. So now Collins is the specialist because he knows about, specific targeted traffic. Now we've got OConnect. They can specifically target traffic towards those people that want video conferencing platforms. Now you're going to see customers coming on board. So you're not telling me that in 3 months they can't provide you with 4 new customers each. I very much doubt that's going to be the case. I think you'll find there's going to be an awful lot more than that. And I'll eat my hat if they haven't got 4 more for every founder that's come on board so far. So,
Right. Okay. So, Collins, let's see this one. What if somebody has multiple accounts? Should the person go ahead and activate them and hope it will not have issues in the future with identification?
Most people has multiple accounts. So I don't really understand when they talk about identification, because at the end of the day, every account is a separate business. And you must identify that. And always say you must prove who you are in those separate business. It means you will do all verify for each of the accounts because they are all separate business. So I don't think there will be problem. So once you do it, then you are good to go. So except I'm getting it wrong, or maybe they want to ask the question again, but again, you must prove.
Andy, did you get it, or do you guys like me to do another clarification or read?
Do it again.
Because what he's saying, let me just read, but I think I understand because I'm looking at the words. What if somebody has multiple accounts? Should the person go ahead and activate them and hope it will not have issues in the future with identification? So it's just the idea.
right, okay, so what you can do with when we have O-Verify, if all of your accounts are yours, you use the same verification per ID for every single account. So you won't have a problem. It's the same thing over and over and over and over again. Not an issue. Now, if those accounts are not yours, or you're looking after somebody else's account, you can do 2 things. You can either verify the account for yourself, hopefully the name is the same, or if the name is different and you don't change it to your name when O-Verify comes up, you have to move that across to the person that you've offered it to or given it to. And they then have to prove or give the O-Verify details. My advice would be you keep them for the time being. You can always swap them at a later date. So you change the names to make sure they are yours. You do the O verify, and then you choose what goes to where.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, listen, I'm going to go off on one.
Yeah.
There are many people that have had accounts bought for them, but they've never engaged in what's going on. And that's a shame. I'll be honest, that's an absolute shame. But give me a very good reason why, if I bought an account for somebody and that person has taken no interest in ONPASSIVE whatsoever, why should I pass it across them? Should I pass it across them once it starts making money and you go, there you go, there's an income? Or do you get these guys, hold on a second, what's going on? I want to know now there's money coming in. They're going to get interested. You hold the purse strings. You choose. Now, listen, I bought loads of accounts for lots of people, but I found over the last 4 years that none of them, and I mean none of them, have taken any interest in this whatsoever. So these are mine. I will use these for, no, they're mine. Seriously.
Yeah.
I will use these for the good of others when I see fit, when I fill my tank, as Ash has suggested. But I don't see why I should pass them across to those that have taken no interest in it. In fact, have given me nothing but grief since I started on this journey. So take that into consideration.
Yeah, I agree with Andy. Comfort, if I may come in.
Yeah, sure.
I have similar things like that, and I don't think I will ever give it because I cannot do all the hard work for you, and you think like I will just take it and give it on a silver platter. You will never even value it. That's the truth. Because the only way you can enjoy ONPASSIVE is when you follow the journey.
Yes.
The journey is more important than the apples.
ONPASSIVE is more about the journey and not getting the apples. Yeah.
So giving you is like, I'm just giving you a finished product, and the product you'll not even value it because you are looking at it from the point of money, not the point of the value of ONPASSIVE. So I will bless people out there, those who never had the opportunity, never ever heard of ONPASSIVE. These are the people I'll be blessing, not those you offer the opportunity, they laugh at you, they say whatever they want to say, and then the next they say, oh, there you go, I'll not do it. I agree with Andy.
Yeah, sure. So I think what was they say it's enough. People need to sit up. You don't just take things like that because the person will never appreciate it. They don't know the value. So I don't think we need to overemphasize this. So sure. I I was laughing here, but I need to bring back this question here. Oh, okay, we're done with that. We're done. Sis, I'll waive your comment for now because I'm hunting for questions. Okay, let me go for the ones I have here. For someone who wants to go by crypto, please, how can the OES deposit wallet address be obtained from the back office? What's the procedure, please? I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know if you understand. I did not understand it, but I brought it hoping that you do something. Peter Rogers, if you want to call, you call to add your voice. Andy, go. Collins, go. Just say what you want to say. Do you want me to read it again? Let me read the question again, guys. I did not understand it, but then I just thought that let me bring it. He says, for someone who wants to go by crypto, please, how can the OES deposit wallet address be obtained from the back office? I'm getting it now. What's the procedure, please? Guys, say something.
I'm sorry, I'm not into crypto.
Yeah.
But there must be a procedure when you add coins to the wallet. Yeah, and it says pay by card or pay by crypto. There has to be, when you put in crypto, there has to be an address there for the crypto to go to. If you go through the OES and you put in add credits 143, if you're an existing founder, I've had one of my customers has done that. Now, I don't use crypto, but at the end of the day, he's done that. So there must be an address there once you go to add. Yeah. And it says use card or use crypto. If you use crypto, it will give you an address.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. But that's true, Angie. I think that's let them just follow the steps because even
Yeah.
crypto is moving now really well, isn't it? So
Mm.
it's not supposed to be a stress or a serious issue. I think we're moving on from here. So for some, oh, not again, not this question. Please, how can I want to find out if an affiliate subscribe to or connect now? Will he or she also get allocation when it's time? I think we just answered a similar
We just
question.
answered that.
Yeah, but then this one is from a different person. I get it from. Can I change my alternative email because the one I used I can't access it? Thanks. Collins, can I change my alternative email
Now,
because I cannot access the one
this
I'm using now?
honestly, you just have to manage try with support because we don't know this type of question is support questions. We don't know because you remember the company said they are not changing emails anymore. But just try with support. Maybe you can be lucky.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, because even before now, Andy, what I told the person in the chat, I told them that they should first of all try to reset the password and do the few stuff first with the alternative. For example, if it's Google, reset the password if you have the alternative email to that account, and the recovery
Mhm.
email and phone number and stuff like that. Let them try doing that first. But then if it doesn't work, it's not like you will go and support will just let you do that. You need
Yeah,
to convince them beyond reasonable doubt that it's necessary for you to change that account. I think so.
yeah,
Yeah. So let them do a few stuff. This is for us to learn. Let's always access these email addresses so that we don't lose them and then get in trouble. So,
Guys,
uh,
I'll go through this again. Right,
mhm.
it doesn't matter whether you've got one account, 10 accounts, 100 accounts, 1,000 accounts. At the end of the day, my suggestion is that you write this stuff down somewhere. So
Yes.
you have your email address, your password for that email address, your OMail address, your password for the OMail address, your OES number. All of these things are important. Now, what I've done is add to my spreadsheet as the date that I activated my account, the money that
Mhm.
I paid, it goes along on the spreadsheet. All of this is information that
mm,
support will need if and when you lose your details. So whether you put this on paper or you put it on an Excel spreadsheet on your computer, it doesn't matter. The fact is you have to write it somewhere. If you lose your details of your alternate email address, it's nothing to do with ONPASSIVE and they will not help you.
mm,
Support is not here to change your alternative email address because you've lost the details or
yeah,
you haven't used that account.
yeah,
So please, please, please be aware you have to have some form of security attached to your alternative email, be it your mobile or another email address, so that you've got access to it in case you lose something or you lose your password. But if you've got everything written down somewhere and you've kept it safe, then you have that detail. This
mm,
leads me back to the will and testament. If something were to happen to you, you need to be able to give your relatives, need to be able to give your lawyer or your notary the details that say this account applies to this person, this account applies to this person. And by the way, this is the alternate email address. This is the password that goes along with that alternate email address. This is the OMail address. This is the password that goes along with that OMail address. This is my OES number, because you don't want to lose this in the event that something happens to you. You want to be able to make sure it passes across to whoever you choose it to go to. So this is absolute. This is, letter of wishes, a will and testament, an affidavit. It doesn't matter as long as you've got something in writing that support can look at and go, yes, this can be passed across to that person. Right. So this is imperative, absolutely imperative. We do not want to hear questions. I've lost my alternate email address and I want to change it. Tough. If you can't deal with this, or you can't simply put your details somewhere safe, it's your fault. It's got nothing to do with ONPASSIVE. I'm
Right.
sorry if I'm being strong, guys, but this is simple. This is not rocket science.
Yeah.
This is simple stuff.
Yeah.
It's time to be a bit tough now, Andy, because that moment has come. We saw this moment coming, and here we are. Because a lot of things we're saying now are things that we warned like ages ago. Nobody ever took to the advice, So yeah, anything is just, it is the way it is. So Mr. Thaddeus Takong says, what happens if my kids were given different accounts? So what do I do now? What do I do now to manage them for my kids? I don't know what that means. Can we make some
okay,
sense?
so what's that? How old are the kids? If the kids are over 18, then they can have their own accounts. If they're under 18, you've signed to say as such. So basically, when you've signed the NDA, you've ticked those two boxes. Either you're managing it for them or it's your account. Right. So if it's you're managing it for them, you're the one that does the KYC. You're the one that then takes into consideration the payments for the time being until your kids are old enough to have or own a company in your country of residence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's enough. Thank you, Andy. I'm just happy that you got the question really quick, and I think that helps. So we are moving forward. If I see one in the chat, I'll pick it up. If not, we've got a few here. So if you see money in your back office, can you use it to buy your O Connect also?
How much are they saying? Is it 107?
I don't know, Collins. Just answer a question. Just say something.
Honestly, everybody pays for O Connect.
Yes.
107, is part of your $97 and the 10 O coin you had.
Mm-hmm.
So it brings it up to 107. Now let's remember that what we have to pay for, we pay for a cycle, which is 3 months cycle, September, October, November. Each cycle is 125. Let me go over again. 125 times 3 is 375. Now they give us 1 month free. Subtract or minus 125, you end up with 250. 250 now, Mr. Ashford gave all our $97 back. Subtract that $97 from 250. Subtract the $10, it brings you now to 143. What you are paying is 143 deduction for 3 months. So if you divide it, you are paying under, I think, just $40-something. Divide it by 3, it's $40-something. And you're talking about an application with 10,000 participants. Zoom is giving how much? Zoom is giving 10,000 for 6,800 plus. And they are giving you 10,000 with the best, features in O Connect, everything for just $40-something. Go and divide it. You see, it's 40-something. The company, if you can divide it, they'll tell you.
You don't need to divide. The thing is,
how can someone look at it? Because one of the things, sometimes I feel a way, people look at the money rather than the value. Because it's like the money is doing disfavor for ONPASSIVE. As we speak, to become an affiliate in Amazon is 40,000 as we speak. So let us look at the value Mr. Ashbofara is giving us now. And I believe as we grow, it will not be like that anymore. We never know. So let us take this opportunity. Let us stop asking questions for peanut that they have given us. I know it's difficult for some country, but when we look at it, the little girl in India that activate, that little game is they announce it that day. Nobody, honestly, on this planet Earth can complain. If you complain, it means I just find us as we are ungrateful.
I think maybe that person is just trying to get information. It could be that it's somebody who is new or what, I don't know. Because from one angle, Collins, it could be that it's the 107. And then from another angle, Andy, how I look at it, it could be the person is asking, now that I've activated this one and something has come in, can I take the commission now and activate the other account? It could be that it's another way of that person wants to know. Is that
Yeah,
something?
because
Yeah.
I've got this question come for a lot of people
Mhm.
ask this question a lot. I
Mhm.
have $97, my $97, 107 disappeared when I activate. Why is the money
Yeah.
going? Yeah, those type of things. It's like, and when you see this type of questions, you know, these are the people who has never ever plugged in.
Yes, they're not following up.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're not following up. They just want to hear, get up and say, this is the money. Go and
Yes.
catch it.
If somebody asks this question like this and they have 240 or 250, I will be patient to answer. But if you find that your 107 has disappeared and you don't know where it is, that's when people start getting a bit emotional, because we think that we all should know by now. So I think how much information you've given there, I hope the person is going to have help from that. Go ahead.
As Colin said earlier, what you got to take into consideration, if there isn't 107 in your account, then you have registered not as a founder. Right, for those founders that are founders that were originally early birds, they will have 107 in their wallet. If they haven't got 107 in their wallet, then they have registered as a customer. You need to delete the account and start again.
Exactly. Right. So somebody is asking, this is Mr. Njingwan, is asking, say again, the customers which the company will give us, are they companies or resellers who registered through ONPASSIVE?
They could be companies, they could be organizations, they could be governments, they could be individual customers, they could be affiliates, they could be resellers, or resellers and affiliates, the same thing, or simply users. Yeah. So they may just register for an OMail, in which case at the moment you're not going to get anything from the commission, because there is no commission for OMail or ONET or OTrim. But as time goes on, they will see money going into their wallet. They'll get curious.
Right.
That's the best way to put it.
Yeah, sure.
But you could get anyone. You could get an organization that doesn't become an affiliate, but just has 10 employees. You could get a customer that becomes an affiliate and creates 100,000 customers.
Right.
We don't know.
Yeah. So just to add to what Andy said, let us understand that only 30%, 30% of the entire 5.5 billion internet users will come to ONPASSIVE for the money. 70% are just coming for the product. They already have their money. They are coming for the solution, the products and services. These are the people that will put money into ONPASSIVE. There's 70, just 30%, under 30% are those who are coming, to say, all right, I want to become an affiliate, I want to do this. But the rest are coming, big organization, corporate. They don't need money from ONPASSIVE. They are coming to use the services, the product and services, to better their own business, and these are the people that will put money in. So sometimes when you get question, where are they coming from? Imagine the world is 5.5 billion internet users. So just imagine we are just drop of water in an ocean.
Right. Okay, perfect. So let's look at the next one. Sorry. This one is asking that I wish to ask that if you don't have any customer to buy from you within the week, it means you will not have any commission.
So the truth is, we should, our advice found that don't worry about. So we are trying to think more than what is happening. Well, sometimes I understand people's feeling because they've never been in something like this. This is an IT technology company. It is nothing, because sometimes when people think, you're looking where they are going. So if you want to look at all the tech giants and you believe in your heart, those who are asking this question, if you really believe that ONPASSIVE is in the class of Amazon, Facebook, I mean, Facebook is one product, Apple, tech giant like that. We are talking ONPASSIVE is one of those top tech giant, because you want to call tech giant, talk about Apple, Microsoft, all of this, right? Because when you want to see them, they have data center, they have the ask yourself, where are they getting their money?
Mm-hmm.
They are trillions. They have trillions on trillions upon trillions of US dollars sitting somewhere, and they are doing innovation, sometimes sending shuttles to space. Where are they getting this money? Elon Musk sent it 3 billion and then it went and then crashed, all those type of things, and they are still building. So think about it. When you start to look at ONPASSIVE as a tech giant,
Mm-hmm.
my goodness, some of these questions, comfort, will not have. If founders start to think like that, there's no need to come and look here and here. Know that your bottom line is covered, is taken care of. There is no way they will not use the product. Mr. Ash even is telling us every day, with all certainty, whether you are in ONPASSIVE or you are not ONPASSIVE, you will use ONPASSIVE product. And that is true. We cannot deal without Google. If they take Google out of the market now, the world economic collapse. Education will drop because we don't have Google is one of the biggest search engine. So just think about that and start to look ONPASSIVE like that. Say, what will happen if we start to pull our product out of the market? The world will struggle. One of the best video conferencing platform, pull it when it would pick scheme, pull it out of the market, people will cry because they cannot do business.
I think people will go on the street because listen, it's just that people don't know. While some of us have been here for a while, we understand, right? The moment people understand this, even me of all people, if I can have a thing to say about it, then Andy will know that I think at least any other person can understand, right? So, so I think people are worried a bit too much, Andy. That's just where I'm coming from. That's what I'm trying to say. People are worried a bit too much. Because you are just worried that, oh my God, what happens if the coming week comes and I don't sell? It means I will not make commission. And then you are so tight, you're just stuck there, and then you're bothered for something that is not even, so I don't know. Andy, you want us to move on? Or there's information that Peter Rogers is giving here about the crypto. I hope that the crypto person is still here. Guys, read from Peter Rogers, the person who asked a question about crypto. Let me put this on the screen so that you look at that. So the question I'm reading from mine, so I'll leave that on the screen so that you read about your crypto thing. So if I have up to, this is just another one, guys. I'm just happy with you because I know that you will do it. If I have up to 20 affiliate founder members and they all subscribe for O Connect, will I earn money from them? And if I subscribe and one affiliate founder member registers after me, how much will I earn? The question that Collins likes.
I like that question
Collins,
because
take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Because these people just need help. I think.
Comfort. I will just say they are fine as long as read the statement.
Yeah.
As long as you are in ONPASSIVE, you will be fine. Forget about someone bring someone this. That is not about. Right. That's not about. It's nothing to do ONPASSIVE. I bring this. I don't bring this.
Right.
You own a shop. Let me put it this way. When you have a founding position or an affiliate come in, they have an independent shop. What they need to do, purchase the product, put it there. Mr. Alpha drive customer to your site. That's a virtual mall. Take a physical shop, put it down in a nice location, put product there, sit. Do you need to go and bring someone? No. Open your door, you know that customer will come. Franchise is out there, they're selling every day, making a lot of money. This is a virtual mall. Sometimes I don't like to think about what if this happened, if this person 5.5 billion internet users market. We have a vast market when it comes to digital products. You have a shop, there is no way nobody will have it, will not have customers. Even if we have 10 million affiliate today, all of them will have customers to buy.
Good. So I think that's Andy, do you want to add something to that, or are we moving on? Product Paradise says, please, I want to know when will the affiliate position be stopped? Any help? I don't know how much
we don't know the answer to this, Comfort, but let me put it this way. We've got 5 billion potential customers, or 5.3 billion, and that by the end of the year may well be 6 billion because the internet is being accessed by more and more people daily. 198 million a year, something like that. So it could be 5.6 or 5.8 by the end of the year. But you can't have 5.8 or 5.6 billion affiliates. It doesn't work that way. So a figure has been mentioned before, but that's just a guess or a guesstimate. And that could be 100 million people. But it won't be anytime soon, guys, because at the end of the day, we've just started. We maybe have 3 million. So we've got a long way to go yet. So don't worry about it.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, guys. So I'm just trying to see anything crypto. I just put on the screen because some of us can't discuss crypto. So if you're not crypto knowledgeable, can be a minefield. Can be a minefield. Ah, okay. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't want to. Some people really know themselves about this, but me, crypto for me is a no go because no matter how much you explain, I'll not go. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm not putting a lot of comments on the screen because I'm after questions so that we answer them. So for those who have activated and do not have anyone registered under them or through their link, what next in terms of progress? Thanks. The same question.
It is the same question. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
we're likely to get customers. The difference is that the first customer you get on board will pay $250 to use OConnect, and therefore you will get 100% of that back in for the first customer. And for many other customers that then come on board, you'll get 25% of that, and that are noted in your customer base.
Yeah, I think we can't continue doing this, guys, because listen, all bottom line, all of the questions that are being asked today, almost all of them, the answer is just one. We are fine. You don't need to bother because there's just one thing. If you don't do, you will fail. And what is that thing, guys? If you don't activate,
Yes.
I think yes.
So
If you don't
comfort.
activate, go, bro. Just let's take
Let,
it
let,
out.
let,
With this.
let
I
me
think
say
we've done
this.
well.
The machine will bring customers to us. They have already automated everything. These are the questions, the conditions that they've put in place within. That's how I see it. I'm talking now as Collins. Condition 1, become an affiliate. It's already coded in the machine. Condition 2, make a purchase of the product, digital product or physical product. Get as many as. And then we know KYC will come, do your KYC. So how the machine will work, let's say this. It goes condition 1, you look at it, okay, condition 1, that's what they've already put it. Is this person an affiliate? Yes, tick, the check. Is this person, has this person paid? Yes, check. Okay, give the person customer. Then move to next person. Has this person become an affiliate? No, don't give customer, go to this. That's how the machine works. That's the algorithm behind the code. So you just look, check, give, check, no, don't give, check. Okay, has person become an affiliate? No. Has this person activate? Yes, treat him as a customer, don't give any customers. You must fulfill the condition, then you will receive customers.
Full stop. So, Auntie, this is your own last thing. Take this one and let's go. Will customers obtained from ONPASSIVE traffic be considered direct sales? Will commission remain fixed on traffic?
Right. If you get customers allocated to you directly, they are your customers, and therefore you get the 25% of whatever they pay for with OConnect, particularly if you've already got one customer. The first one, as we know, pays 100%, the next and the next and the next and the next pays 25%. Now, those customers are direct to you. So if at the end of the day, the company then provides you with 10 customers, those customers are 10 direct to you. And you get 25% of each of those. So what company do you know is going to pay you to use a product? Not very many.
Right.
Well, ONPASSIVE will. So, yeah.
Exactly. So thank you. I think, Frank, I'm like you, bro. I'm waiting. I'll wait patiently until our other cards and stuff, they're ready. I'm not doing crypto, but those who are doing that, fine. There's nothing wrong. So, guys, thank you.
Well, just a
Okay, go
quick
ahead.
one, Comfort. People are having problems with the credit cards and the Visa cards and what have you, card payments. What you've got to take into consideration is there's probably about 3 million people that are trying to do this right now. And we have taken on maybe four, as I said, maybe 4 or 5 different merchants. And some of these merchants are looking at this going, hold on, I've got one from there, one from there, one from there. One. It's coming in thick and fast. The whole point of using these merchants was to be able to create or allow billions of customers to come in. So all they're doing is they're having to ramp up their systems in order to be able to cope. Simple as that. And that is the next stage for those merchants. They ramp up the system. They're not geared to take 1 million people. They're not geared to take 10 million, 1 billion. What they have to do, as Collins well knows, is it's upgrade, 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 upgrade as more and more customers come in. You can't do it initially with 100,000 customers because you can't ramp up to 1 million because they're not there. So just bear with it, guys. It's not going to be a problem. It will come back online very shortly. And like you, Comfort, I don't know anything about crypto, so it's easier to be able to. Not a clue.
Yeah, I'm just happy and I love my bank because just one touch, two touch, pop, it's gone. So I'm waiting very patiently. So thank you, guys. Let's keep it going. Let's keep the fire burning. Sorry. I think everybody is doing well and we appreciate most, especially those who ask questions because they go a long way to help everybody. However, if everybody actually listens to the answers and then we would like, I think the good thing is that our brothers like to answer questions, but if they can get a few new questions, that will make it even more interesting to them because recycling the same questions every day, it can be challenging. However, they are doing it, but then let's all go to work, guys. We are doing well so far. Those who are doing well, good job. Thank you. Keep it up. And those who need to step up, why not? Go ahead. And if you are watching this, guys, and you are new to this, or you've been listening and you want to step in and the small voice is holding you back, it's up to you. You don't have to if you don't want to. However, we think that this is a place for you to be because it's just the way it is, as we say it. This is something you've never seen before. Click on the link on that YouTube channel you're watching. Look in the comment section. There's surely a link. There's a link on Facebook. Or if someone is talking to you about ONPASSIVE, don't bother to click. Ask them. Let them explain a few more things. And if you understand and you think that is interesting, let them help you get you a link and show you what you do so that you be at this level where we are now. There's still room for someone. So we love you guys. Thank you. And guys, thank you, team, for a job well done as usual. See you soon, guys. Bye.